subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Babylon, thou bin abaft, a sorrow nine, orphan eof, foteth abra sex, Ishure, mighty and bornless one. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, Hear me, make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, whirling air and of a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. This is the Lord of the gods. This is the Lord of the universe. This is he whom the winds fear. This is he who, having made voice by his commandment, is Lord of all things, King, ruler, and helper. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Angelos Tonfian Alala Lai Daiha Ae Diathana Thoron. I am he, the bornless spirit, having sight in the feet, strong and the immortal fire. I am he, the truth. I am he who hate that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he who lighteneth and thundereth. I am he from whom is the shower of the life of earth. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. I am he the begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of the worlds. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. E-R-O, Sa-Ba-O. Such are the words.
Now, today, we are living in an age which is quite peculiar. Because in the world of science, there are no longer any secrets. Because
The Bornless Ritual. Thee I invoke the Bornless One, thee that didst create the earth and the heavens.
I'm Monducat, and I have just a few thoughts.
A Kabbalistic cross. Imagine yourself beginning to grow taller and taller. You are as big as the house, still growing and growing. Bigger and bigger. The earth is getting smaller. Your head is now above the clouds, towering among the stars. The earth, a small, revolving ball beneath your feet. Far out in the universe, you see a brilliant, scintillating white light. Imagine and visualize this brilliant light descending to form a sphere of light just above your head. Raise your right hand slightly above your forehead. With it, bring the ball of light down and touch your forehead, vibrating the word Atto.
Ato.
Which means thou art. The hand is now brought straight down to the region of the solar plexus, and with it sends a great shaft of pure white light, encompassing your now enormous astral body. As the shaft of light descends to the feet, vibrate the word Malkuth. Malkuth. Meaning the kingdom. Visualize and feel this brilliant ray or shaft of pure light which has descended from above and encompasses your tremendous astral body. Touch the right shoulder. With this tap, a sphere of light is formed just off the right shoulder, in tone of the word Vagabura.
Vagabura.
Which means and the power. Move your right hand across your body and imagine that from this bright sphere of light extends a beam of scintillating light, penetrating the chest and continuing through and just beyond the left shoulder. At this time, the left shoulder is tapped, and another sphere of light is formed while you vibrate the word Vergadula,
La.
which means and the glory. In this manner is formed the cross of light. Now clasp your hands in a praying position on your chest, with both arms and elbows raised, to be encompassed in a horizontal beam of light. Vibrate the final word, La'olam. Amen. Meaning forever. Amen. Face the east. For the ceremonial instrument, you may use a stick of incense, a ritual dagger, or the pointed index finger of your right hand. Inscribe in the air before you a large, vanishing pentagram. That means, with your ritual instrument in your right hand, start at the lower left-hand point of the pentagram, opposite and outside your left hip. The hand is moved to the uppermost point of the pentagram, which is pictured in front of and just above your forehead. Continue tracing downwards to outside and opposite the right hip. Now move upwards diagonally to outside and opposite the left shoulder. Horizontally across your body to a point and outside your right shoulder. And complete the pentagram by moving down from the starting point opposite your left hip. As your hand moves, visualize a beautiful blue flame which follows the point of the dagger as it inscribes the five-pointed star. When the pentagram has been completely traced, thrust the point of the dagger to the center of the pentagram, vibrating the deity name. Yod Hey Vav Hey. Imagining that your voice carries forward to the end of the universe. With dagger still extended, turn in place or circumambulate to your right, to the south, and make a vanishing pentagram. That is, starting from the lower left and moving to the upper center. And with the central thrust of the dagger, vibrate the deity name. Adonai. Each pentagram remains a flame and is connected to the continuous circle being traced by the extended dagger. Turn or move to the west, with arm and dagger extended. Make the same type of pentagram as before. As you once again score the dagger in the center of the star, vibrate the God name. Now turn to the north. Dagger still extended. Make the same type of pentagram. And upon completion, thrust the dagger in the center of the star and vibrate the deity name. With arm and dagger still pointed, return to the east. Complete your circle of flame by bringing the point of your dagger to the center of the first pentagram. Pause a moment. Imagine, and above all realize, you are standing in a flaming circle with beautiful fiery pentagrams in each quadrant. Facing the east, with arms outstretched in the form of a cross, say and vibrate before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. At my right hand, Michael. At my left hand, Oriel. Before me flames the pentagram, and in the column stands the six-rayed star. Follow the above pentagram ritual, once again using the Kabbalistic cross as before.
Is it Kitover?
Imagine yourself beginning to grow taller. The earth is getting smaller. A small, revolving ball beneath your feet. All out in the universe, you see a brilliant, scintillating white light. Visualize this brilliant light descending to form a sphere of light just above your head. Raise your right hand slightly above your forehead. Bring the ball of light down and touch your forehead, vibrating the word Atha.
I advocate you having.
What is it like to be blind? What is it like to be? I think it's especially nice to be able to help
The
others
hand
and support basic science.
feet down.
Science and mathematics is the bedrock of our civilization.
As the shaft of light descends to the feet, vibrate the word Malkuth.
What is it like to be a gun?
A sphere of light is formed just off the right shoulder, in tone of the word Vagabura. Vagabura, which means and the power. Move your right hand across your body. At this time, the left shoulder is tapped, and another sphere of light is formed while you vibrate the word Vagadula. Vagadula, which means and the glory. In this manner is formed the cross of light.
The Negro can prove to the white man
Now
that he
clasp your hands with both arms and elbows raised.
the Negro can prove
Vibrate the final word, La'olam. La'olam.
The Trump is the best thing happened ever to us. Because she believed, the entire population of this Nordic magician, that he is the magician of the highest order. That he is there in his irrational mind to create confusion in order that the human being can find new order. And it's not so stupid thinking about this in that way. It's completely turning things upside down. Because since Trump is around, things are changing.
Malkuth. Vagabura.
The Trump is the best thing happened.
Vagadula. La'olam. Amen. Adonai.
I want to tell everybody how this happened. I sent President
Holy Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. At my right hand, Michael. At my left hand, Oriel. Before me flames the pentagram. In the column stands the six-rayed star. Amen.
Amen.
The Bornless Ritual. Thee I invoke the Bornless One, thee that didst create the earth and the heavens, thee that didst create the night and the day, thee that didst create the darkness and the light. Thou art Asa Arnefa, whom no man hath seen at any time. Thou art Yahweh. Thou art Ear, a Prophras wrong. Thou hast distinguished between the just and the unjust. Thou didst make the female and the male. Thou didst produce the seeds and the fruit. Thou didst form men to love one another and to hate one another. I am Anchaf the Consu, thy prophet, unto whom thou didst commit thy mysteries, the ceremonies of heaven. Thou didst produce the moist and the dry, and that which nourisheth all created life. Hear thou me, for I am the angel of the tongue, a Prophras wrong. This is thy true name, handed down to the prophets of heaven.
Won't die. The only reason people are here is for me to get spooky. That whole thing you knew this is three is actually really
Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto thee, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, on wood, air, and rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, the terrible and invisible God, who dwellest in the void place of the Spirit. The Bornless One, hear me, and make all spirits subject to me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of a rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me, who are Mario Dum, Babylon Balbin Abaft, Asalo 9, Arthen Eof, E, Proteth, Abram Sax, R-A-O-O-U, Ishure, mighty and bornless one. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. I invoke thee, hear me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of a rushing fire, every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. Aftan, Aftan, das Om, Isak, Sabaoth. This is the Lord of the gods. This is the Lord of the universe. This is he whom the winds fear. This is he who, having made voice by his commandment, is Lord of all things, King, ruler, and helper. Hear me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. Hear me. E-A-O, E-A-O, Angelos Tonthian Alala Lai Gaia. I Diathana Thoron. I am he, the bornless spirit, having sight in the feet, strong and the immortal fire. I am he, the truth. I am he who hate, that evil should be wrought in the world. I am he that lighteneth and thundereth. I am he from whom is the shower of the life of earth. I am he whose mouth ever flameth. I am he that begetter and manifester unto the light. I am he, the grace of the worlds. The heart girt with a serpent is my name. Come thou forth and follow me, and make all spirits subject unto me, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, upon the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of whirling air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God may be obedient unto me. E-R-O, Sabao. Such are the words.
Hello?
Invocation of Thoth. Procul, o procul esti profani, on lasti, on peda. In the name of the mighty and terrible one, I proclaim that I have banished the shells unto their habitations. I invoke Tahuti, Lord of wisdom and of utterance, the God that cometh forth from the veil. O thou majesty of the Godhead, wisdom crowned Tahuti, Lord of the gates of the universe, thee I invoke. O thou of the ivy's head, thee I invoke. Thou who wieldest the wand of double power, thee I invoke. Thou who bearest in thy left hand the rose and cross of light and life, thee I invoke. Thou whose head is as an emerald, and thy nemesis as the night sky blue, thee I invoke. Thou whose skin is of flaming orange as though it burned in a furnace, thee I invoke. Behold, I am yesterday, today, and the brother of tomorrow. I am born again and again. Mine is the unseen force whereof the gods are sprung, which is as life unto the dwellers in the watchtowers of the universe. I am the charioteer of the east, lord of the past and of the future. I see by mine own inward light, Lord of resurrection who cometh forth from us, and my birth is from the house of death. O ye two divine hawks upon your pinnacles, who keep watch over the universe, ye who company the bier to the house of rest, pilot the ship of wrong, ever advancing onwards to the heights of heaven, Lord of the shrine which stands in the center of the earth. Behold, he is in me, and I in him. Mine is the radiance wherein the tar floats over the flood. I travel upon high. I tread upon the firmament of you. I raise up flashing flame with the lightning of mine eye, ever rushing on in the splendor of the days of the retiring bar, giving my light to the dwellers of earth. If I say, come up upon the mountain, the celestial waters shall flow at my word. For I am Ra incarnate, Kitover, created in the flesh. I am the eidolon of my father Tanu, lord of the city of the sun. The God who commands is in my mouth. The God of wisdom is in my heart. My tongue is the sanctuary of truth, and the guard sitteth upon my lips. My word is accomplished every day, and the desire of my heart realizes itself as that of the tower when he created his world. I am eternal, therefore all things are as my designs, therefore all things obey my word. Therefore do thou come forth unto me from thine abode in silence, unnatural wisdom, all light, all power. Sorrow, Hermes, Mercury, Odin, by whatever name I call thee, thou art still nameless to eternity. Come thou forth, I say, and aid and guard me in this work of art. Thou, star of the east, that didst conduct the Magi, thou art the same all present in heaven and in hell. Thou that vibratest between the light and the darkness, rising, ascending, changing ever and ever the same. The sun is thy father, thy mother the moon. The wind hath warmed thee in its bosom, and earth has never nourished the changeless guardian of light. Come thou forth, I say, come thou forth, and make all spirits subject unto thee, so that every spirit of the firmament and of the ether, on the earth and under the earth, on dry land and in the water, of floating air and of rushing fire, and every spell and scourge of God.
It's the end of the mystery. How do you see this? I mean, is it very internal? Is it external? What's going on here? Am I looking at him? Am I looking away? I mean, what's going on? Oliver didn't say a word. He just stared at me. A very serious, focused, deadly, and just might kill you any second type of stare. And I kind of figured out first that it blink and hit me. And that was the fulfillment you wanted, was that stare, that look, that thing. You put it off like that, and you just start blinking like that. realized that he wasn't there anymore. He was somewhere else.
Motherfuckers.
It's the end of the mystery. And how do you see this? I mean, do you, is it?
Relaxation. It is important that all the exercises on all of these tapes be performed regularly. Sooner or later, some salutary results may follow. You might then wish to offer up a prayer of thanksgiving at the opening of each practice session. Use your own imagination and ingenium to compose the kind of prayer that suits you and your own beliefs, rather than follow slavishly some already existent prayer, no matter how excellent it may be. At the root of all systems, metaphysical or occult, relaxation of physical and mental tension is considered a prerequisite. Unfortunately, most systems contain only a rudimentary technique inadequately developed for the use of the new student or beginner, without any assurance that it will produce results. I want to present a time-honored viewpoint that is repeatedly confirmed with usage of the newer scientific techniques of biofeedback. First of all, the student is to lie down on his back on any hard surface, or on a bed with a firm mattress, or on a table covered by a thick blanket. A well-carpeted floor has been known to be most satisfactory. For some, a small cushion is permitted for the head. The basic idea is to let the hard surface support the body. Too often, when lying down, we remain fully tensed when we should permit the muscles to loosen up altogether. Thus, we support our bodies with much too much tonicity, instead of letting the hard surface do the supporting for us. He must give himself wholly up to